Hey everyone, welcome back to hashtag Walk with Lan, where we talk real talk about building wealth in the Philippines. I'm Lan, and today I have got something game changing for you. Most money advice out there sounds like it is from a Wall Street banker. Complicated, confusing, and not made for us Pinoys hustling in Quezon City or Cebu. But what if I told you there are just eight simple rules that actually move the needle for me, turning me from broke individual scraping by some income to someone on the fast track to financial independence. These aren't fancy theories, they are battle tested strategies that work right here in our archipelago, where traffic jams eat your time and inflation hits your wallet hard. We are talking cutting costs on jeepney rides, avoiding credit card traps from mall sales, and building side gigs from online reselling or freelancing on Upwork. By the end of this couple of minutes, you will be motivated, inspired, and ready to take action. If you are dreaming of retiring early, maybe sipping halo-halo on Boracay without a care, stick around. Let's dive in. But first, a quick story. I remember no? A friend of mine, 25 siya, fresh from Dubai as an OFW, drowning in debt from buying a second-hand car that he cannot afford. One day, he stumbled upon these rules and boom, everything changed. Now, I'm sharing them with you. Hit that like button if you are ready to level up. Okay, rule number one, cut the big three. Three, housing, transportation, and food. These aren't just expenses. They are the black holes sucking up to 50 to 70% of your income in the Philippines. Get this right and real progress starts. Let's break it down with this story. Meet Maria, a call center agent in Makati. She was paying 25,000 pesos a month for a fancy condo near her office. That's half her salary gone. Oh, my gulay. But when she moved to a smaller place in Quezon City for 10,000 pesos, sharing with a roommate, she freed up 15,000 pesos monthly. That's money straight to savings, di ba? Transportation. Forget the shiny new SUV on installment. Traffic in EDSA will kill your fuel budget anyway. Opt for a second-hand motorcycle or stick to MRT and jeepneys. I say, somebody say 5,000 pesos no for ditching my car for grab and walking more and food no those daily Starbucks runs up add up to 10,000 pesos easy, ha? Switch to home cook adobo or eat at local carinderias, healthier and cheaper. Oh, in provinces like Cebu or Davao, housing is even more affordable. Aim for under 30% of income on rent. Small changes have compound big time. Imagine what you do with an extra 20,000 pesos a month. Invest it and you're on your way to freedom. Wow. Okay, rule number two, avoid consumer debt like it's a typhoon warning. Huh? The goal of financial independence is lowering expenses so freedom becomes possible. But debt fights that every step. My friend Juan, a teacher in Manila, rack up to 100,000 pesos in credit card debt payment, buying gadgets on 0% interest promos. But those easy payments turned into a nightmare with hidden fees and interest in spiking to 3% monthly. Wow, that's 36% a year. He was paying more in interest than saving. Hmm. Okay, in the Philippines, with banks pushing loans during fiestas or back to school sales, it's tempting. But here's the inspiration. One paid it off using the debt balance method, focusing on high interest first, and now he's debt free, saving 30% of his salary. Use apps like GCash or Maya wisely, but never borrow for once. If you can't pay cash, you can't afford it. This rule alone accelerated my journey by years. You are stronger than the debt trap. Break free, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, rule number three. Huh? Know exactly where you're going. lean fire, fat fire, barista fire. Pick your target because different lifestyles mean different numbers. I aim for fat fire initially, dreaming of a beach house in Palawan with 50 million pesos saved. But realizing I love city vibes as I switched to barista fire, part-time work post-retirement that lowered my target to 20 million pesos, achievable faster. In the Philippines, lean fire might mean 10 to 15 million pesos for a simple life in the province, covering 30,000 to 40,000 monthly expenses. Fat fire, 30 to 50 million for travel and luxuries. Use tools like the 4% rule. Withdraw 4% annually safely. Calculate yours. Multiply annual expenses by 25. For a Pinoy family, if you spend 50,000 pesos monthly, you need 15 million pesos. Inspiring, right? My cousin in Davao, I know na my cousin, no? Hit lean farm at 40 by farming on the side. Define your path. It's your map to motivation. Yan. Okay, rule number 4. Understand your investments. Rule number 4, understand your investments. Simple beats complicated. You don't need to outsmart the market. Just know what you're in. Let me tell you about Lola Carmen, a retiree in Cebu who lost savings in a scam investment promising 20% returns. Heartbreaking but avoidable. Stick to basics. Index funds via Call Financial or BPI Trade, tracking the PSEI. Okay, I started with 5,000 pesos monthly in mutual funds. Now it's grown 8% yearly. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, for Pinoys, consider Pag-ibig MP2 for safe 5 to 7% returns, or stocks in Jollibee or SM if you research. Diversify. 60% stocks, 40% bonds. The key, educate yourself with free resources like Investopedia or local YouTubers like us. Hashtag walk with Lan. I went from clueless to confident and my portfolio doubled in 5 years. Knowledge is power. Invest in that first. Okay, rule number 5. Use credit cards intentionally. Only if you pay off every month. Done right, rewards lower cost. Wrong, they erase progress. Here's motivating tale. Sarah, a freelancer in Quezon City, uses her BDO card for groceries, earning points for free flights to Boracay. She pays in full, saving 2%, 2,000 pesos monthly on rewards. But I know folks who max out during sales, paying interest that killed their savings. In the Philippines, cards like Citibank or HSBC offers cashback on fuel and dining. Perfect for our lifestyle. Track with apps, set alerts. I turn my card into a tool, not a trap. Funding a side trip to Siargao. Remember, it's convenience, not income. Master this and watch your expenses drop. Rule number 6, aim for high savings rate. Rule number 6, aim for a high savings rate, get to 50%, and everything speeds up, lower expenses or boost income. My neighbor, no, a Grab driver saved 40% by meal prepping and side gigging as a tutor from 20,000 savings to 50,000 monthly in the Philippines with average salaries of 30,000 to 50,000, start at 20% and build, use auto transfers to SSS or high yield accounts like CIMB at 4%. Momentum matters. Somebody hit 50% by cutting cable and starting a blog. Parang ako yun. Imagine retiring 10 years early. You got this, ladies and gentlemen. Rule number 7. We are near, Optimize your income. You can't save forever. Grow it. Promotions, extra work, or side builds. Hard but worth it. Think of Anna, an accountant in Davao who upskilled on Coursera for a 20,000 pesos raise. Then started Airbnb hosting, doubled her income. In Philippines, freelance on Fiverr, sell on Lazada, or drive for Angkas. Ay, nako, somebody added 10,000 from content creation, no? Sino kaya yon? Parang ako yon. Push boundaries, your future self thanks you. Rule number 8. Find your passion before you retire. Rule number 8, find your passion before retiring. Doing nothing gets old fast. Build toward what you love. Okay, I'll share you a touching story, Uncle Pedro retired early but felt empty until he started a community garden in his barangay. Now he's thriving. In the Philippines, pursue photography in Intramuros, volunteer with NGOs, or start a vlog. I discovered writing pre-retirement. It's my why. Don't wait for somebody. Start today for a fulfilling life. Okay, there you have it. The 8 rules that transformed my life and can do the same for yours in the Philippines. From cutting costs to chasing passions, it's about action, not perfection. You start with one rule today. Calculate your fire number or cut one big 3 expense. You're capable of amazing things. I've seen it in myself and others. If this is if this inspired you, smash that like button, subscribe for more Pinoy finance tips, and comment. Which rule will you tackle first? Share your story below. Let's build a community or financially free Filipinos. Thanks for watching, and remember, your independence starts now. Salamat and see you next time. Mabuhay po ang Pilipinas.